Gerard Michaels here with Mickey Gall, and it's NFL season, which means you get slick and thick's Micks Picks. Mick, tonight the season gets started. Detroit, Kansas City, spread's 4.5. Kansas City's giving 4.5. It started at 7.5. It's down to 4.5, which means heavy action on Detroit. What are you thinking?
I think it's an easy call for the Chiefs now. Defending Super Bowl champions. Obviously, it looks like Kelsey's out. Is that correct?
Looks like it. No Chris Jones in the center of that defense. No returning. Mecole Hardman is now a Jet. Juju Smith-Schuster is
Rashee
now.
Rice.
They got Rashee Rice.
I think they're going to be all right. I think at the 7.5 line, I could see going with the Lions, but now I think you got to go with the Chiefs.
Got to go
Smart
Chiefs.
money's on the Chiefs.
I'm going Detroit.
Ooh,
I'm
really?
taking Detroit in the points. I like Detroit this year.
Really?
I think that this game is going to be a second half shootout. First half line is 26.5. Take the under 26.5 in the first and over 53.5 for the game. That's what I'm thinking. Offenses start slow the first couple weeks of the NFL season. They don't play in the preseason anymore. It takes a while.
You said 53 is the line?
53 is the over for the game. 26.5 for the first half. I'm going first half under. Thursday night, first half under. People feeling each other out. First half under at 26. Second half over, or the full game 53.
I think if Kelsey doesn't play, you take the under on the 53. I know we're giving conflicting things here.
No,
you know what I mean? But that's my truth, Gerard.
That's the truth.
Okay, that's my truth.
All right.
I
like it. First week we got a little head to head. We got a little head to head.
Hopefully we got some more head to head to go because we're gonna have some head to head going all season.
Speaking of head to head, daily fantasy, my favorite way to play fantasy. Daily fantasy. It's like having a fantasy draft every week. Who are your 3 best daily fantasy picks this week?
Well, here's what I did because I'm new to daily fantasy. All right, my boy Tommy G has been schooling me on it a little bit, telling me, explaining the ropes. What I'm doing is I'm giving you some bargain guys. I'm giving you some bargains here. All right. So in daily fantasy, you got to keep it under a certain amount of money, right?
Yep.
So I'm starting off here. I'm going with Ritter, Desmond Ritter. Playing Carolina, I think there's gonna be some action in that game. I think you're gonna see him scramble a little bit. I think we're gonna see him toss the long ball. I'm going Desmond Ritter, and he's only 4,900.
4,900. I tell you, if you get points
under
out of Desmond
5,000
at your quarterback under 5, you win the league. That's it. You've won the week.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Now for the second one, and I'm also kind of hoping this one because I got this guy in fantasy. Mostert. The running back for what's his first name? Is it Rashid?
Rashid.
It is Rashid.
Yep.
Rashid Mostert, the running back for the Miami Dolphins. I think he's gonna get some good looks, and plus if they go up big, get a couple deep balls, maybe they pound him, and he gets a lot of carries, a lot of garbage time. And my third one, I'm going with a rook. I'm going with Addison.
Oh,
I think
nice
pick. he's going to be a good guy this year. I think there's going to be so much attention on Justin Jefferson that Addison's going to have a breakout year.
Yeah, and people forget he's in that Adam Thielen role in that offense. Diggs was Justin Jefferson. Thielen had a big fantasy career.
Right.
And that's now Jordan Addison. I love that pick. Jordan Addison's a great pick. And I think like what you're saying, everybody knows, look, McCaffrey, he's going to be costing you 8,700 of your 50,000, but he's going to get the touches. So if you want to have McCaffrey because you know he's going to get the touches, you're also going to want to have Terry McLaurin. I love Terry McLaurin at 6,400. Maybe the most underrated wide receiver in football because he had nobody throwing him the ball. This guy throws the Ohio State product, puts up 1,000 yards every year with people that are Michelin tire salesmen playing quarterback for Washington. Now he's got Sammy Howell, Terry McLaurin at 6,400. That's a big one right there. I love Adam Jones, running back, Green Bay, 6,300. That whole offense, Jones was great last year. They have Jordan Love, who's not going to throw the ball as much as Rodgers. They have a great offensive line, and they're going to try to feed the rock. I love
You're not worried about him scrambling and being in a committee?
I like Aaron Jones 6,300. And the committee does scare me because they take him out. He gets his touchdowns sniped all the time.
Dylan takes a lot of touchdowns.
Dylan takes a lot of touchdowns, but he catches the football out of the backfield for the price. I love Jones at 6,300, and I think he's the 21st running back, which is, I mean, there are not 20 running backs that are going to score more points than him. And this is my shocker of the week. This is going to shock people, but if I get this pick right, I'm going to win a lot of money, because at only $5,900, a person I think is going to have a top 5 weekend is quarterback Russell Wilson. Quarterback Russell Wilson in Sean Payton's offense. Chucking the rock, chucking the pill in that Drew Brees offense against a Las Vegas defense that hates their head coach. Chandler Jones was just in the media.
I saw that.
Talking about how much he hates his head coach. Patrick Graham, the defensive coordinator, who I was a big fan of on the Giants, plays a very soft cover 4 defense. He is the king of the bend but don't break. That is an absolute stat compiler's dream. Russell Wilson bouncing back, I think a top 5 game at only 5,900. That's my lock of the week.
I think I could give my points for my guys as well. Maybe we can edit this in together. So for Ritter, that's only 4,900.
Yep.
Mostert, the most expensive, is 5,400, and Addison is 5,100.
Those are great. Those are
good numbers, right? These
Addison,
are big value bargain guys.
5,100 Addison.
Yeah.
I love that pick.
Yeah, I think that's pretty strong.
Yeah, and then the thing is, like, if you want to have a Tyreek Hill, if you want to have a Justin Jefferson or
you're
a Chase,
gonna need some of these guys.
You have to have an Addison.
Right.
That's the beauty.
And Addison, it's not like that's such a bad thing.
No.
I think he's gonna be a star this year.
That's why I love daily fantasy, because it's not just picking the players you think are best. You have to pick the team you think is best under the salary cap. That's Micks Picks. This is a new NFL season. Shout out to Tommy G for Deep Sports. And check out the rest of our episodes Saturday with the Drinking Bros for all of our picks this Sunday and our full fantasy breakdown. For Gerard Michaels, that's Mickey Gall. This is Slick and Thick, Micks Picks.